Alright, a little storm brewing this afternoon, but Dad and I are going to go fishing. He's going to try out one of the Bonafides for the first time, and I'm going to get him in teacup for the first time. Let him try both of them out, see what he thinks. But been working on my cooler system, my live well system, getting some stuff going. I'll tell y'all, product placement is huge in my videos. Content marketing, soft sell, that's what I believe in. And just like these glasses right here. These are $4.99. If I buy some really nice $100, $200, $300 glasses, I'll lose them in the first week. These SOBs, I won't lose ever. They'll have to just wear off my face. Not so much these sunglasses, although there is a link, because they're pretty good sunglasses, especially for $5. But if y'all see links, you know, see me talking about links, if you buy a little something, I make a little money, and I can keep making videos and try to get serious about this stuff. But really, I mean, the fun of my stuff is I'm not too serious about it. But anyway, gonna go out in the Bonafides, try them out, fish a little pond we haven't been in a while, see what's happening. So look, I feel bad. You know, teacup. We had some good times, but where she's been the last few days while I've been out enjoying my time in the new boat. But I'm gonna load up old Sundolphin again and go out and make a little comparison video. Put Dad in both of them. That was sketchy. Crack that joker. Alright, so I can't make any permanent modifications to this boat, just on loan. But this power station freaks me out because it gets kind of tipsy. I think if I just put me a little Velcro on the bottom of it and run these cords over it, that'll be alright. I'll be able to hit pretty close to that. Yeah. I have to keep it from wobbling as much. We're trying to go kayak fishing. You can hear the rain pouring back here in the woods. We're doing a little lure testing here in the pool, the test tank. Daddy put the pool in for us when we was kids, but really need to put a lure test tank in with a lot of maintenance. I mean, the kayak's gonna get wet either way. Well, best off just go ahead and get in the truck. I see you over there. It's pouring rain. Don't mind my truck. It's an absolute disaster. I'm telling y'all, I ain't been studying nothing but this fishing. I ain't trying to clean up nothing. I ain't cutting no grass. I ain't worried about it. I've just been fishing. But it's been fun. It's about to cut loose. You see where it has been raining just right there. And we drove a couple miles away from the house. Oh, there's the rain. We just have to sit in the truck and wait it out a minute. Woo! Yeah, we're gonna wait a minute on that. Maybe it'll blow on through. It's pretty over that way. Yeah, right here, they're about to start busting right there beside us. Hey, there's a bunch of shad in here still. That's good. Hey, so there wasn't nothing going on last time, bait-wise. The thing about this ramp's been nice is you can kind of walk up and down it. Might bust your butt. Be careful. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna use this one today. Hey, it's ooh. I had to get back to the truck. RS 117. Just set it off right here. That joker's a lot lighter. It's a foot shorter. It's good. I mean, you can appreciate that other one, but not until you've been in this one. Not really. For two people, you can handle all this other stuff pretty well. But one person, that one's gonna be a lot better. We can do two different settings with this seat. You can sit down a little lower, or you can move it up one step, a little higher. It's gonna be a cluster with this dip net, but I'm gonna try it. Had to get back to the truck for a second. It's raining pretty good. Wait out the storm. It's still raining, but it's not thundering and lightning, and it's August in Alabama, so oh well, you know. It's like the article, I just wrote an article for Angler about getting into kayak fishing and all, and just talked about the challenge of it. And I said, you know what? Like that saying, embrace the suck. I like it. You know, it makes every fish catch more meaningful. And don't pay attention to my Chick-fil-A and all that sort of stuff down here. My little bubble makers from the other night. I hadn't even tied anything on since my recent victory. After recent victory in the Bonafide SS-127. Check that video out if y'all want to have a good time and fish a little old pot tournament with 5 bass boats, and was lucky enough to get 5 keeper bites and win with 7 pounds. Look at this cluster. Oh, that rain's cold on my back. Anyway, check out the video, link below. Pretty good time. Maybe keep doing this, I'll keep building, and I'm having fun with it. Hope y'all are enjoying it. Share it up if you are. Help me get out there. Back in the day, if you just posted a decent video, you'd have a lot of people watch it. But now, I mean, so much out there without help from, you know, your buddies and other folks all around on the YouTube, you can't really get any traction. So appreciate y'all sharing and supporting what I'm doing. Stutter Step 4.0, smaller version. My buddies over at Bill Lewis Rattle Trap. Those guys, good little bait. Caught a bunch of fish on it since it came out, the bigger one, but I hadn't really fished the small one much. But anyways, yeah, it's a nice little bait. You got brim or minnows or something like that around, you just walk it, kind of like a spook, but it's got that little tail deal on the back, so it catches water differently and got a little different action. It sits real high up on the water too, and you can also just reel it like almost like a weight bait, but it's above the water and doesn't have a lip. So pretty cool little bait. At first glance, you know, you see this bait and you think maybe that's like a whopper plopper because it's got a tail, but no, this tail's fixed, and it just kind of, you can either reel it and it just kind of wobbles along, or you can work it, you know. And like I said, you can make this thing turn all the way around. Kind of hard to do it on 2 foot of line here, but really it's got pretty good action right here. I may get a bite right here. Nope. Good shot. This is a good little rod for this bait too. It's a Versa 7 foot medium heavy. Fitzgerald, a little loose. What was their $100 one? This is a good little combination. I think I got 30-pound braid on here. This is I like my little topwater rod. But you can put a Texas rig on it too, you know, if you're fishing some muddier water. And a little buzz bait, spinner bait. It's a good rod for a lot of stuff. It's a good rod for kayak fishing because it is a good rod for a lot of stuff. Have you looked at the radar lately? That's crazy, ain't it? It's just a little thunder way back off in the distance. I think we'll be all right now if you're all right with a little bit of rain. Got a little pod on here too, kind of deal, a little storage area. Another little Scott hand-me-down. It was probably brand new when it got handed down. Little phone case deal. Supposed to be able to operate my phone through it, but be waterproof too. We'll just paddle around right here. I'm gonna stay on the bank and let you fish for a minute. Out of this one, then put you in the other one.
All right, where's the seat at?
For this one?
Yeah.
There ain't one. Where's the seat at? Look, that's it. See it down there? Well, your butt'll get good and wet. You're gonna get a little wet too. This one doesn't have near as many little scupper holes in it like those Bonafides do. So you you end up sitting in the water. They got these little deals here which try to catch it for you, but it doesn't take much at all for it to get over it. Little teacup. I always use waterproof letters. I did not. Here, I'm gonna let you put the hack cam on. Best way I found to do is kind of get in the water a little bit and sit on the edge. Because if you step over in that joke, it's gonna probably roll on you. Yeah. Ain't no stability like that. I was trying to tell you, it's a whole nother world. You can't really appreciate it. Just spring that foot forward. Oh, can't step it. Oh, you all right? Yeah.
Got hold on the concrete, what I was saying.
Yeah, like I said, back, gotta just sit your butt on it and slide over in there. How about winning? I promise the other one's gonna be a little better.
Oh my Lord, like you say, you're sitting in a hole, this bad boy.
Yeah, you gotta watch your toes now. There's rod holders right here.
Yeah.
They're like recessed. So you can just put your rod over in there.
Yeah, that's what I want right there.
Leave one laying in front of you.
All right. Wind taking me away.
Getting to see what I've been doing the last couple of Wednesdays.
God.
That was what I did that first Wednesday night fishing out that joker. It's unreal, ain't it?
Yeah. Here comes a ton of rain.
You want to just come on the back? That's good enough for that.
I'll paddle up under here.
Just kind of lean left and right a little bit and see.
Yeah.
Rock it is.
Yeah, pretty unstable.
Huh?
Pretty unstable even for old head like myself. I might well go ahead and catch one. Money bait right here. We're chasing them shad around. Hit it. Got him. Yeah. Pulling me out to him. Oh. We should come on through and go on.
Boat control is so difficult. Uh-oh.
There you go. A little water I'm right there. Sweet.
All right, the same kind of deal. When you go to stand up, it scoots out from under you. And Wednesday night for 4 hours was a lot of fun.
Lord, unreal that you could win out of one of these dang things. Unless somebody really realize what you're dealing with, they have no idea.
Loose. You slide it in and out.
All right, good.
Definitely put that one in. Maybe I'll put that
They both go sideways.
Maybe I'll put this one there. No, that's not too tall. That's good.
Yeah, that's
This
perfect.
little box here, if you want to put your phone in.
It's right back there behind you. Be double waterproof that way.
Alright. Put these jokers like this right here. And they go kind of down your deal.
Right.
I see why you want to get rid of the big tuna. Don't slip. That stuff about busting my butt out here.
I guess we can still pull in there if we want to.
Yeah.
It's a whole different ball game getting in and out though, ain't it? A different world.
Ain't nothing, it ain't even the same.
It's a whole different world, yep. I'm gonna go back in there for a minute.
All right, you slide that, Daddy, under that front strap. Just tuck the tip of it under that strap. And that way, tuck the tip of your paddle, and that way when you go to reach for it, it's propped up on that little deal. That's a little yak attack paddle holder deal.
Another little storm, but it's gonna take a few minutes before we get going.
Yeah.
No, that didn't take long.
A little easier to set the hook in that thing too.
Oh, it's a whole different. Come off. I told you this little rattle trap was gonna be the deal.
Now rocking that one just a little bit. See, watch it will kind of catch you.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a whole different world, like you say. Really, no comparison. Totally different ball game. Yep, it's a whole different. The stability. One that's a pretty decent one there. The stability and the you just got more control sitting up high to fish. Yeah, it's a whole different world right here. Unless somebody's ever tried it, they can no way they can know. That one's just tipsy. This one's got, like I told your mama, it's got like the tunnel hole. Got you got you pulled down to the water. That's a decent one. Boom.
They feel good. That's what. Just catching a keeper is so much fun. It's the first time you've ever been in a kayak, besides teacup just a minute ago.
Yeah, I'm old, but I ain't.
you doing?
Very stable.
Grab your rod and make your cast.
63 and hanging on. I don't want to get jerked out now. I have been known to catch a good time.
You rock with your feet a little bit and just kind of feel what it feels like, where you know that you.
Don't push it.
Huh? Just where you know before you set the hook what you're gonna have, you know.
Oh, yeah.
That little bit of wind.
Just right along.
It's just a whole nother world, man.
I think most of that storm's going behind us though. Perfect.
Gotta get your sea legs.
Catch it decent. Oh, it's very stable. Like I said, I don't feel like I'm gonna fall out of anything. I've stood in the boat a lot of times. That Ranger don't wobble.
Yeah, you're about $98,000 short of a new Ranger right there.
Puts the fun back in it though, for real. It's a whole different realm. They all run up hit the bank, Jake. See that? Whole different world sitting up high like this. Whole different world.
All right, when you go to fishing now, I'm just gonna let you stay seated because this thing right here wobbles. I'm gonna get some little tether deals from YOLOtech where it won't fall in. A good chance today to test out the rainproof putty from YOLOtech. I don't want to mess up my GoPro. You can reuse this stuff too, so I might as well just use a bunch of it. I got my GoPro plugged in. Sounds good to me. Alright, we're rolling. Set this over here behind pots. Just don't even get up. It's right like a foot and a half behind your head, so you just chunk wine. You can't really hit it as long as you don't throw over your shoulders. You ready to go? Yeah, you go ahead and ease out. Alright, get mine in the water. My phone ain't that wet, that's good. Sit that right there. Yeah, I'm just going to take 2 rods with me. Stolquist, I believe is how you say it. I've been liking this life jacket. Again, another loaner, or I guess at this point he ain't getting that back. Scott done gave me this, he might not know it. That's my life jacket. Pop's trying to get a head start on me over there. First trip out in the RS 117 here. Excited to see how it does. It's just as wide, looks like, as that SS 127. It's just a foot shorter. Got a few less bells and whistles. I think it's gonna be good to go. I got everything I need. Hop in and go fishing. Like a dadgum pro lately. I'm missing my little tray. I have got my, I really like having that. Daddy's got one on over there. Got my paddle oriented right. Another Scott tip. Have it where you can read the logo on your paddle. Makes sense. This little boat cuts through the water good. This is what I would like to have, where I can have this boat in the back of the truck all the time, and then have that one rigged up, the SS 127, more for tournaments, where I can put that big live well in the back. Oh, we got a pretty good one on over there. Nope, another dink. But yeah, this is a nice little boat. I left my flap out. There's a little flap that goes right there. I left it out and put it in the truck where it wouldn't blow off. Wind's calmed down a little bit. There's a bunch of them in here, ain't there? Come on now, watch out, share the water. Uh-oh, throw all you want up there. I done called them over here. Huh? That's bigger than anything you caught. Oh yeah, clearly. Uh-oh.
Buzzbait first time it hit the water.
Yeah, that one I caught was way bigger than that.
Yeah, right. He lit it.
Oh, that is definitely the biggest one of the day. Get in the boat, baby. Monster. This lake used to have some really big fish in it for real, but hadn't a lot been done with it in a while. And there are a ton of little fish. You come over here and keep a bunch of fish out of it and it'd be pretty good pretty quick. Because there's still a bunch of bait in here, it's just too many fish.
There you go, he's bald headed, Shay. Look at his tail. Woo, that light is cracking. The weather's gonna turn sideways, so we're gonna do that one. I gotta do this one. I gotta go over this tree one time. Oh man.
Golly, come on.
Man, that was a big one.
That was big. That's like a 5-pounder.
Dang.
Got an old buddy. I actually had him in the kayak in the yard the other day. He's, I think, 84. And I just had him step over in it. We could tell how stable it was. But he's got an old saying about spider webs between tree limbs or posts or whatever. If there's a spider web up there, he'll throw in it, break the spider web. He said, ain't nobody cast through there today. The boy's a trip. He catches them, so. Old spider web pattern. Nobody cast through there today. Telephone's ringing. That's my old buddy. I was telling you about the 80-something-year-old Neil Webster. I ain't got time to fool with you. It's raining. That's messed up, screening my buddy's call. Like, y'all don't screen folks' call, do you? Don't do that. That's rude. Don't matter how good they bite. Don't matter how bad the rain is. Don't matter how bad the lightning is. Always answer your buddy's call. I'm not going to, but I mean, you should. You know? Neil tried to call me.
That's probably trying to call me.
We both screening your call, Willio. But there's a lot going on right now.
Woo. I think that's gonna do it.
Yep, you ready? Let's go.
My last cast.
Try to run it up on a soft spot here where I can step out on the concrete and not bash it too bad. Oh yeah, that'll work. My old buddy fishing with the Pope, one of my first YouTube kayak assistants, proficientos, taught me to put my paddle down out there and brace with it when I got out, so that helps. What'd you think of your first kayak experience?
I like it. I knew it would. I mean, this was fantastic. Just had that other little sucker. No problem.
All right, let's break it down and get out of here. Water's warm when you've been cold and wet.
In the face! In the face!
Old putty did good. Kept water out of my GoPro. It's still rolling. Everything should be good there. It's reusable, so just take it off, roll it back up, put it back in a little deal. Pretty neat little deal right there. Yeah. A little power station's pretty neat little deal. Especially if you get where, if I got that aerator hooked up. Yeah, old teacup. My little teacup, short and stout. Don't flip me over and dump me out. I think me and teacup's about done. Old teacup and I have seen better days. Take the seat out. Pretty neat how all of it works. That's what I like about it. Like that Connects. You remember how it was with Connects and Rector set or whatever?
Fantastic.
All the little modifications you can do. That's what's cool. Yeah, the old Sun Dolphin about had it.
Don't put it up for sale.
Yeah, I'll probably keep her where me and you and somebody else wants to go. We'll put whoever we like the least. If you ever wonder if I like you less than somebody else, if you end up in the teacup, you'll know. You just can't appreciate what that thing is without this thing. If you step from a Ranger bass boat into it, it's one thing, but you step out a teacup into it, that Bonafide's a whole nother world. I like that RS 117, that one I was in. It did good too. It's just little bells and whistles, you know, different little, it's just all kinds of trimmings. The seat's a little better. Yep, enjoyed it. Adventure never stops. We're locked in. I got locked in.